originally from Buffalo, New York. Okay, I went through all Catholic education, grammar school, high school, and then college. Well, college, after high school, I joined the Franciscans. So, and my uncle was a Franciscan priest, and my aunt was a Franciscan nun. And so just exposure to the Franciscans, because I went to a Franciscan grammar school and a Grand Franciscan high school. So exposure to that, exposure to St. Francis, who he was and what he was, plus my uncle and my aunt. So I guess that was sort of an imprinting, you know. Plus my mother, I guess, wanted me to be a priest because she baptized me Anthony Francis. So the two great Franciscan saints, St. Francis and St. Anthony. So I guess I was marked from my birth. And then weird things happened to me. For example, when I was teaching in one of the high schools, I was at a Sunday Mass. I celebrated Sunday Mass, and I was coming back, and in the high school, the main building, there's a parking lot behind it, and you have to go through it to get to where the friars live. So I was driving through that, and we had a dumpster in the corner of the building. Okay, and I'm driving by and I look to my left, and standing at the dumpster was a guy your age about. He was dressed in an army long coat. He had a guitar on the ground, guitar case, and a duffel bag. And he was leaning into the dumpster, pulling out hot dogs, because I guess he was traveling and no money, so forth. So I drove by, and maybe about 20 yards after I passed him, I said, "What the hell are you doing?" So I turned around to drive back to him and ask him if he needed money or something to eat and that, you know. And I drive around, and no one there. There was no, the kid wasn't there, his guitar wasn't there, and his duffel bag wasn't there. So I believe that was Jesus there, you know. And like I say, I didn't stop immediately. I went maybe about 20, 30 yards past, and then I turned around, but I missed him. I missed the chance of meeting Jesus. Buffalo was 70% Catholic. So when you walk down the street, there was a Catholic church on almost every second street corner, you know. And all your friends were Catholic, so you were just immersed in a Catholic environment. So there were some Protestants there, but we as such never really connected with them or dealt with them or anything like that, because there was enough Catholics around that there was no need to, you know. So whatever the Catholic Church had, we went to it. So that was part of our life. When I came down here, obviously, we're in the Bible Belt, I guess, and I guess Wake Forest used to be a Baptist community. So, but they obviously became neutral, okay? The Catholic community on Wake is the largest community on campus. We are 23% of the school population. So every fourth student you see is probably a Catholic. So there's always activity going on. So I keep busy, you know, and like I say, it's rewarding, and it's I feel fulfilled, you know, doing this type of work. So I don't know how long I can go along with it. The Franciscans don't retire. You know, I guess priests in general retire at 75 years of age, but we don't. We go until we get sick or we drop dead, you know. Franciscans don't retire. They just keep going and going and going.